16 cooking teams have been battling it out to become Britain's best amateur cooks.
Wow!
They've been producing restaurant-standard three-course meals
Ta-da!
to impress their rival teams.
Wow.
I would have gone for more meat, less hair.
And our esteemed judges.
Can anyone smell burning?
Oh,
4 times Chef of the Year, 8 times winner of Best Restaurant plus 2 Michelin Stars, Michael Caines.
I've been working 22 years, 18 years at 2 Michelin Stars. Cooking to my standard is going to be tough.
And founder of leading cookery school and renowned writer, Prue Leith.
I don't want a perfectly good meal. I want an exceptional dinner.
But now the competition is heating up. For the first time, the best teams get to cook in kitchen headquarters.
Something burning?
No!
Under more pressure than they've ever felt before.
Fair enough.
Step away from your benches.
To reach the next round.
You're eliminated tonight.
And one step closer to winning £10,000.
Out the way, out the way.
And the right to say, my kitchen rules. It's Friday, and time for the Southern Regional Cookoff, set in the stunning grounds of Stoneleigh Abbey in Warwickshire. Team barbecue buddies Ben and Dan and country couple Sarah and Bev are on their way to Kitchen HQ, where they're fighting for survival.
being a cook-off, I guess it's...
Could be out of it, couldn't we?
Yeah, in or out.
We're in the cook-off against Ben and Dan. We got their number. We can take them on.
Today's winner will join ladies of the village Catherine and Debbie, who won the regional heat, in the next round. While for the losers, their My Kitchen Rules journey will be over. Earlier this week, there were 4 teams battling it out in the Southern region. Team Bollywood Spice, Sarah and Ramzan, came bottom of this week's leaderboard, so left the competition.
You are eliminated.
While ladies of the village Catherine and Debbie won the week, and with it, immunity.
Completely shocked, completely amazed.
Leaving barbecue buddies Dan and Ben, who finished 3rd,
Messed up here, mate.
and country couple Sarah and Bev, who came 2nd.
Oh, Jesus, I don't know.
To cook off for the last chance to stay in My Kitchen Rules.
Teams, welcome to Kitchen Headquarters. Today, 2 teams go head-to-head. One team will win, and the other team will be eliminated. So, it's Beverly and Sarah versus Ben and Dan. The regional cook-off consists of 2 challenges, a 90-minute signature main dish where you can showcase your culinary skills,
And a creative challenge using the finest regional ingredients. You must design a delicious starter and cook it in 45 minutes.
You'll be judged by some of the finest chefs in the UK.
Teams, please welcome our guest chef, Allegra McEvedy.
Allegra McEvedy is a world-respected chef and author who co-founded the award-winning healthy fast food restaurant group, Leon.
Seen Allegra on TV so much. I mean,
She's another local legend to us.
yeah, so we're really nervous about cooking for her. That's the same as Prue and Michael.
Hello, guys. Her cooking, the concept of her restaurant is just so...
She changed the face of my lunch.
Allegra has travelled the world looking for the best ingredients and the best recipes, with her heart firmly rooted in the south of England.
Allegra has chosen a regional ingredient to make the hero of your starter dish.
Teams, today I'd like you to use for your star ingredient, Bath blue cheese.
Bath blue cheese, mate, what do you think?
Yes. Not at all what we expected, is it?
We don't cook with cheese very often, thinking about it.
No. It's an award-winning cheese and it's very creamy, made with organic cow's milk. It has a wonderful, strong and distinct flavour that you have to use to complement rather than overpower the other ingredients in your dish.
What do you think about cooking for Allegra?
Terrifying.
No.
Along with the Bath Blue, you will have a larder of other ingredients.
Allegra, Prue and I will be scoring each dish from each challenge out of 10. The team with the combined lowest score will be eliminated.
So, Allegra, we will see you at the tasting. Thank you.
See you later, guys.
See you later, Allegra.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Teams, your kitchens are ready. Please go to your stations and put on your aprons.
The Invention Challenge is underway. Teams have 45 minutes to cook and plate their starter, making that mystery ingredient, Bath blue cheese, the star of the show.
Yeah, we've got red onions and there's some shallots.
Ladies of the Village, Catherine and Debbie, won the Southern Regional Heat with the highest score of the week, so have the privilege of watching the competition to observe their strengths and weaknesses.
It'll be fascinating, won't it, to find out what the other teams are going to cook in this cook-off. I've got no idea.
45 minutes sounds like a long time.
Not
but
for
it's
you.
going to go like that.
Yeah.
Spin round, quick, time me out.
This is our first time off the barbecue and in a proper kitchen.
We may be barbecue boys, mate, but we can brush up. We'll nail it.
Let's prep for the cheese that's going in the remoulade.
Yep.
When you matchstick those apples, put them into
Iced water.
iced lemon water first.
On it.
Today, for our starter, we're making apple and Bath blue cheese remoulade with herb beignet.
I'm on the beetroots.
Pickling brine for me. For our starter, we're cooking Bath blue and caramelised onion phyllo tart.
With pickled candied beetroot and radish salad.
Barbecue buddy Dan is busy peeling a yellow beetroot for pickle, while Ben makes a pickling liquid from sugar and white wine vinegar.
Right, the clock's on.
So we need to make sure we keep to the times today, because
just keep
that really let us down last time.
Our restaurant for the night, timing was a real issue. It really messes us up.
Yeah, we need to try and stick to
Let's try and stick to this plan today. Never cooked with Bath blue before, have you, mate?
No, we use blue cheese in a lot of recipes, but never specifically the Bath blue.
I prefer the Cornish blue, personally, but... I've got some beautifully thin ribbons of beetroot coming through here, mate.
I'm going to start off making the remoulade and getting the ingredients for that ready. And so my apples don't go brown, I'm going to put them in some lemony water.
What I love about this Bath blue cheese is it's so creamy. We're going to do two things. We're going to cook it and we're going to serve it just as is.
I'm going to poke things.
Do you feel like you want to get stuck in?
I know, it is exciting. It does make you think that.
She's got some nuts, is there? Nuts in there, lovely.
Oh, nice. Apple, nuts and cheese.
Yeah,
That's a good combination.
Love that.
If we get this right, we're going to secure our place in this competition.
Yeah, I think it shows our more sort of refined side.
This is definitely not our usual big American barbecuing.
I think we've really stepped it up a gear. Just let's give them all we got. Mate, I'm just putting the beetroot in the pickling brine now, so it has a lot of time to actually take on some of the flavour. Right, it's looking beautiful at the minute. That's going now.
With 10 minutes gone, Sarah and Bev make a start on some homemade mayo for their remoulade.
I'm just going to mix in the bit of vinegar and some oil. Splash of that vinegar.
The mayonnaise is looking wonderful, but you haven't started off that yeast yet in the beer, so you need to get on that and get back on track. Put the mayonnaise on hold for a bit. Get that yeast and beer mixed.
We got the beer?
Yep, bottle opener.
Thanks, babe.
Teams, 15 minutes gone, 30 minutes remaining.
We're doing really well, but there's still loads we need to do.
Beverly and Sarah, how are you getting on?
Oh, chipper, thanks, Michael. Nice to see you.
So this is a batter, is it? So you're doing it beer batter?
Yep. I've never made a beer batter before. I'm going to have a go. It might all go belly up, but I've got a tempura batter for just in case.
And hazelnuts action, what's going on in
So
the
they've been
pan?
toasted, just hanging out there while the pestle and mortar came.
OK.
Got clean.
There's a lot going on. Are you confident that you have this dish up in time?
Yes, we are, Michael.
Good. And leave you to get on with it, because I know time is precious.
Let's try and move him on out, back round to annoy the boys as quickly as possible.
The boys are having some time issues of their own.
We're already realising that just cutting onions takes longer than we think.
Are we going to have some caramelised onions for our tarts or not?
I need to hurry up with this.
We're just looking to caramelise them, just get them in there.
Teams, you are halfway through the challenge. Halfway through the challenge.
Need to pick up the pace.
Yes, mate.
Hi, Dan.
Hello.
So what's going on here?
We've got some the beetroot pickling over here. And we're making tarts, so I'm just trying to find where the tarts are at the moment.
So where's the cheese going then?
The cheese will be going into the tart. So we've made up a mixture here, which is just egg and double cream.
Custard.
Custard. We're going to crumble in some of the blue cheese.
Yum.
And then that's going to be the filling for the tart.
Sounds good to me.
Just with the time, we're conscious of time, because that's what messes up last time.
I'm going to go, Dad. Don't worry, I'm off.
I'm trying to cook here. Leave me alone.
Don't come into your kitchen and ask you questions.
Stop prodding you and telling you what you're doing.
Girls, where's the mayonnaise?
Down the far end, Chef, next to the pestle and mortar.
Thanks for the reminder. I'm going to put it in here.
Really?
How's that? How's that?
Would you want to put that in the fridge?
I think so.
He's just suggested that I don't want to be putting the mayonnaise in the fridge.
He did make a funny noise. Yeah, I was going to ask why you're doing that.
Because I think it should be cold. Don't you? I'm going to make the herb beignet.
Making pairs of sage leaves so that they can have a little cheese piece put in the middle, sandwiched together, dipped in the batter and fried.
The girls are doing something slightly different. They're sort of looking to sort of do like a beignet, I guess. But they're going to batter this, so they're sandwiching the cheese with sage, the leaf.
I did notice that the sage are huge. You have 15 minutes left. Only 15 minutes. This is your first dish. Make it count.
So far, we're in trouble. It's not really... It's a bit untidy. I really want it to be crisp. The sage leaves are too big and too scary. They're too scary.
Right, what happens if I make them smaller?
Then it doesn't look like a leaf.
For their cheese and onion phyllo tart, Dan and Ben have made an egg mix which is poured into pastry with Bath blue cheese embedded throughout. Now they just need to get it in the oven.
You really need to go a little faster, I think.
These
we're already
tarts
falling behind.
should take 15 to 20 minutes. So we've really messed up here. Shut.
Done.
Right, crack on.
I'm worried about the bottom of the phyllo being a bit soggy, about them getting them out of the rings.
Teams, you have 10 minutes remaining. This could be the dish that keeps you in the competition.
With apple, mayo, toasted nuts, a dash of cumin and onion added to the remoulade mix, Bev and Sarah have less than 10 minutes to plate up.
That looks gorgeous. Can I taste it?
Yeah.
What's the red thing in there?
It's the red onion.
Why is it in there?
Because you said put that in there.
No, I didn't say put it in there.
Oh, well, it's in there.
Oh, man. So the idea was to have a kind of classic remoulade and then to have the pickle on the side.
And that's what I thought as well, but you said stir it through.
I never said that.
More cheese?
We've got some micro herbs I'm going to put on at the end, mate.
Yeah. And you're going to go really jazzy, aren't you, with your flowers as well?
I've got my flowers, finally.
Between us, we've never used edible flowers
You've
before.
always wanted to, though, haven't you?
Always wanted
no, it's flowers.
and micro herbs as well, the little flowers and micro herbs.
You love all that little jazzy stuff.
Do you want to keep checking the tarts? Are they all right?
Yeah.
Time check, mate.
Got just over 5 minutes, mate. There's 5 minutes to go. We definitely need this to be set. We don't want to be taken out and getting any liquid.
Cool. Looking good? Happy?
Yeah, what's your arm?
Beautiful.
Look at those bad boys.
Yeah, baby.
Teams, you have 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left.
You really need to work a bit faster, I think.
With less than 4 minutes to plate up, Sarah wants to try an alternative tempura batter for the herb beignet.
Well, they might not be done in time, babe. Right. This tempura flour's not working.
OK.
Sorry,
Right.
the tempura's no good. Is that OK, babe?
Yep, it's fine. Yep.
Give me right.
Yep, we're good. Out the way, out the way.
Yep. Thank you.
We haven't got a lot of time left,
Okay,
have
well,
we?
we can hold off if you want. It's up to you.
They're still pretty hot. Ideally, I'd like to rest them a bit longer, but we haven't got time. It's going to break apart, isn't it?
Rather have a broken tart on a plate than no tart on a plate.
Only 1 minute left. And remember, we can't judge what's not on the plate, so get it on the plate.
Other one, go move on to the other one. Move on to the other.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Gorgeous.
2,
Boom.
1.
stand back from your benches. Time's up.
Fingers are burnt.
I think we've achieved what we wanted to achieve, so I'm really happy.
Nail on the head, they look absolutely bang.
That's beautiful. You've made that look really good. Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
Both starters will be tasted and assessed by the judges, including award-winning guest judge Allegra McEvedy, who doesn't know which team is responsible for which dish.
So, Allegra, welcome to the tasting table.
Thank you.
We're going to start with a bath blue phyllo tartlet with caramelized onion. And it's served with a pickle, beetroot, and it has fresh radishes sliced through it.
Sounds yummy.
I hope we've really nailed the brief on the head, but you never know.
See what they say.
See what they think.
So, Allegra, do you think they've done the blue bath proud or not?
When I looked at the dish, the first thing that happened was I got a big nose full of vinegar from the pickled beetroot, which is so cute in that little, you know, the little rosette form. I'll eat my existential hat if this isn't the girls, by the way. And I don't think they will have been very happy with those tarts, because I looked at mine, looked at yours. None of them were perfect round the edge. They were a bit greasy on the eat, and there was the butter rising to the top. And the middle was more eggy than cheesy. The concept is great, I can feel it there. I just think that they've had a bit of a mare with those tarts.
But when I tasted the tart, I did get the bath blue, and I agree that the tart's a little bit untidy. There was one thing they could have done. They could have grated some lovely cheese over and around at the end, so that we can have more of that, because actually it's bordering as a secondary ingredient rather than the hero ingredient.
I think maybe if there was more of the fresh radish, or if half of the beetroot had been fresh, and then the cheese would have had a better chance. But I love the idea. I think it's really imaginative.
So let's see what Team 2 presents. It's a bath blue and apple remoulade with herb beignet and toasted hazelnuts.
Great.
It looked nice on the plate. You eat with your eyes. Let's hope their taste buds enjoy it too.
So, Allegra, what do you think of Team 2's starter?
What, the boys? I'd say it's such a male dish, and it's so malely presented as well. That kind of men love everything symmetrical. It's two beignets. I think they need to go and look up the dictionary definition of a beignet, because it's a country mile from that. This is a good side dish, or it potentially is a good side dish, but the bath blue, the only time I taste it is when I had one of the pieces round the outside of just the cheese. And that's not really... We were very clear to make it the star of the show, supported by other ingredients. I think there's a good... more like a slaw, really, than a remoulade. But on its own, I don't even really feel that it's a starter. It is clumsy. You know, the pickle is overwhelming. I can't feel the cheese. I'm a bit disappointed.
When they came to the beignets, they got a bit carried away and arty and decided they'd make a sandwich. And so, you know, they had a little slice, presumably, of cheese in the middle of that, which got lost. And I love all the ideas. It's the execution, and most of all, the tasting. They haven't tasted it as they've gone along.
I mean, there's some fundamental mistakes being made here. Poor mayonnaise, a remoulade, which is more like a slaw. It's a real disappointment. I was expecting much more from Team 2 and lost sight of the key core element of this dish, and that was the regional ingredient, the bath blue. There is one better example of turning that hero into a more successful starter and one example of how that's failed. Now it's time for us to step things up a gear.
This is a challenge where you will show us your culinary skills and create your signature dish.
What I'm looking for is great flavours, character, your character, and clarity of ingredients. Don't overcomplicate things, but go simple and just give us some fantastic food. Come on, the South.
You have 90 minutes for this challenge, and your time starts now.
We've got our schedule. Let's see if we can stick to it, and hopefully we're going to nail this.
Let's enjoy it.
We've practiced this recipe.
Yeah.
Let's just do a really good job.
Yeah.
Right, mate, I'm just going to lollipop these chickens.
Yeah. I'm just going to get all the corn off of these cobs.
Our signature dish today is lollipop chicken with pulled chicken.
And a jalapeno cornbread and a mango chili lime salsa.
Lush.
It's nice to be cooking one of our own recipes now, isn't it?
Your cornbread is phenomenal, mate.
Yeah, it's been on fire recently. For the cornbread, I'm going to get some fresh corn, mix that up with a bit of cream, then some polenta, oil, eggs, make a batter, pour it in the tin, grate some oak smoked cheese in it, sprinkle a bit more on top afterwards. It's going to be awesome.
I'm going to make a velouté, which is a cream, wine and shallot base. And cockles this way, 2 ways in this, so they're going to be steamed to start with, and then also we're going to tempura some later on as well. We are going to prepare roast brill with English marsh samphire and cockle velouté. That piece of brill, Sarah, that's magnificent.
Beautiful. I just want to get this portion size right. I just noticed this brill, its scales have developed a bit, so I'm just going to just scrape it over a bit. Yep.
So what about the girls? How are they doing?
I think they're much more comfortable in their own zone, doing their own signature dish. Yeah, doing a lovely brill. They were portioning it beautifully and filleting it well.
I mean, I agree with you. They are looking much calmer and much happier. Right, that looks like a good bit of butchery.
Thank you very much. We're just going to rub them up here with a sort of a barbecue rub. Herbs and
You're
spices.
determined to get that barbecue flavour into your elegant restaurant dish, aren't you?
We are indeed.
Ben, what are you up to here?
I'm just making a...
That's a cornbread,
cornbread, yeah. And then I'm just
love
adding a bit of smoked cheese into the middle of it.
You really do love your smoke.
We've got to get the smoke in somehow. We've got no barbecue in here, have we?
Everything tastes better with smoke. That was our
Not to
tagline.
Prue.
Cockles are done, Sarah.
Well done. Thank you.
I'll get that fennel in the oven.
Right, I'm going to get on with the mopping sauce now.
Traditionally, this is a North Carolina style mopping sauce.
It's got cider vinegar, ketchup, some hot sauce, some mustard powder, a little bit spicy. It's a really nice sort of tangy.
And also we're going for a glaze. That will give the chicken lollipops a lovely sort of mahogany finish.
Oh, they're hot. Teams, 30 minutes gone, 60 minutes left.
They've got a different style, both the girls and the boys. The boys are kind of wham, wham,
There's a bit of a buzz going on.
There's a little
This is
buzz. Yeah.
Hello. Dan's got sweat on
Hello.
Hello.
Too much sweat as well.
Oh, no. You can add that to your sauce.
Nearly got my mango ready for the mango salsa. For the mango chili salsa, I'm just going to dice up the mango, cucumber, pineapple, bit of chili, and then just squirt some lime juice over it and just let it rest in the bowl.
I'm just worried that pineapple doesn't look right.
It doesn't look like
No,
I
it's
have a
green,
sniff
isn't
of
it?
that.
Yeah. Plus, it's a mango salsa. Mango and pineapple salsa.
All right, and then I'm going to put the rest in the espuma.
I've never used an espuma before. Gas charges a liquid and makes it into a foam. That's what I'm going to use today with the mangoes.
Good luck.
That we will then spray onto the plate just to add another element to the dish.
Right, I'm going for it. I'm starting on the cockles.
Okay. Duck and cover.
duck and cover.
Fair enough.
Ah!
Something sizzling hot over there. I can't see what it is. Uh-oh.
Oh my God, they're just like jumping out of the pan. It's like popcorn, really. I mean, they look a bit like popcorn.
I don't know what it is. Let them get on with it. We're losing time here.
It's hot.
50 minutes to go. You need to work faster.
Right, mate, we really need to get cracking, keep an eye on time, keep pumping through. Going to just wrap these up in tin foil. That will create almost like a steaming environment.
I mean, to make a good pulled chicken and really roast, I mean, that's going to take 40 minutes.
I know.
And then they've got both the rubs are very complicated, lots and lots of ingredients. I just think they should go a lot faster because I think it'll be another scramble to the end.
Gosh, that's a hell of a amount of chilli in there.
When we actually plate it up, we'll
Pot them out.
we'll strategically place them.
Well, strategically place less on my plate.
OK. I thought he liked it hard, but I'm not. Obviously not.
You tasted the chilli, though, didn't you?
Yeah, it's fine for me, but...
Hopefully we haven't gone over the top, like we usually do.
I just want to see whether we could steam them with no skin, because that would be my preference. If we've got time to test that, that would be really good.
You've just doubled our workload and jeopardy there, missus.
No, I've halved the risk.
45 minutes, you're halfway through.
Right, I'm going to glaze these lollipops, my friend. Going to go for a full dunk.
Oh, they're looking amazing, mate. The colour.
Yeah, pretty beautiful, if I do say so myself.
How are the boys doing?
They look a mess, but actually they are on it, I think. The only thing that worries me is I hate smoke and I hate foam, so... You know, they've got a hurdle to jump.
The only thing that would make that dish possibly worse for you is a swipe across the plate.
Yes, a smear. Only 20 minutes left.
Mate, the pulled chicken's come out pretty good. It's pulling air pretty easily, shredding up nicely. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it, mate.
Can I taste that?
Go for it.
Oh, we need more. I tell you what.
No. That's the fennel we're using. That's the fennel we've got. That's enough.
Just that this is slightly, just slightly dried out. We've got time.
Okay.
We've got time to do some more. So I think we're going to slice some more, get it in the oven, get it going on.
Put those in.
Yep, I will.
Wind next to the oven.
Got it.
Yeah, that's hot. So we've got 17 minutes left.
You said it was in the oven for 20 minutes before, Debbie. It's a mistake putting that fennel in the oven.
Well, if it slows up the plating, then they're going to come a cropper, aren't they?
They are going to come a cropper.
According to schedule, we should be griddling. Uh-oh.
Mate.
Yeah?
I forgot about the lollipops.
Don't worry.
All right?
Yeah, it should be all right.
You know when you're like typical, like you're in like the front room watching TV, then you smell like a burning smell. Then
It's all fine.
Calm down.
I thought they may have been slightly overdone, but I'm quite happy with them.
Yes. It's a little bit crumbly, this, compared to the last one I made.
10 minutes to go. Girls, you need to hurry up. This is your chance to stay in the competition.
Come on, Samfire. Come on, little fennel.
If it needs 2 minutes more, you've got 2 minutes.
No, it's perfect.
This salsa looks great. Really happy with it.
We've got the pulled chicken to go on yet, and we've got the glaze to go on.
Hope we've done enough, mate. Really hope we've done enough.
I'm going to put these into the sauce now. Is that OK?
Yeah. Don't forget the brown shrimp, Sarah. Got to get that in that sauce, get that sauce warmed through and not boiling.
Yeah. Would you like the brown shrimp around the edge or in the velouté?
I'm coming over.
Oh my God, she's coming over. She's going to take.
Teams, you have 5 minutes left. You really need to start plating up now.
So then what we want is then a pipette to stab into the pulled chicken and cornbread, and then people can pull it out and pour it over the top so they know what they want.
It gives them the option to sauce or not to sauce.
So we've got pipettes now.
They are techie boys, aren't they?
Well, they love their gadget.
They love the gadget, they certainly do.
Right, cockles now.
Fried?
No, the raw, 3 each.
They've gone soggy. Do we even need them?
Yes.
I'm a little bit nervous about these cockles.
No, cockles are going on. They taste fantastic. I know they're a little bit soft, but I think they've still got to go on the plate.
Teams, you have 30 seconds remaining.
Got 30 seconds.
Fridge, mate, fridge.
Oh, mate, we forgot to experiment. Last element of the dish, get it out the fridge quickly.
Quickly. In here, just see what it's like anywhere. Yeah. Go here, in here. Quickly.
I think this needs something else. Something...
OK, get some chives. A little bit of chives on top.
OK.
10, 9...
On the top?
8...
Yeah.
Plates, mate, all 4 plates. All 3 plates.
5, 4, 3,
Take that off.
2, 1.
Time's up, teams. Stop cooking. Step away from your bench.
Oh, what a relief.
But don't get complacent.
I'm really, really happy with this dish.
Yeah, over the moon. Wicked. Hope the judges feel the same.
Now for the moment of truth. Michael, Prue and guest judge Allegra McEvedy will assess which of our team's signature dishes is the best of the Southern Regional Cookoff.
We're going to start with Team 2 first, which is the roast brew with marsh samphire and cockle velouté.
That sounds promising.
I know that this is a great dish. Whether it's what they want to eat today, I can't second guess that.
So, Allegra, what do you think of team number 2's signature dish?
I thought it looked pretty, but the word velouté was is really inappropriate because a velouté is, we know what a velouté is. It's a sort of slightly thickened sauce, and there was very little sauce on the plate. But apart from that, I thought it was a really nice dish. I had 3 pieces of fish. 2 of them were perfectly cooked, and 1 of them was mullered.
My fish is beautifully cooked. The fennel I thought was undercooked. The cockles are beautifully cooked, but one is now soft when it should be crisp.
Cockles, they're great. With samphire and fennel, which I also love, these are really tick ingredients for me.
The issue I have with this dish is the imbalance of the acidity in the sauce, that real crisp and uncooked fennel, which is not pleasant to eat. The whole texture of this dish didn't really appeal to me. So let's see how team number 1 got on, shall we?
Whoa.
So here we have a chicken lollipop, pulled chicken, a jalapeno sour cream cornbread, and a salsa of mango, lime and chili.
The brief was put your personality on the plate, basically.
Yeah.
And I think we've really done that. I think we've absolutely nailed it.
Yeah, this is us.
This is us on a plate.
Tabasco, man.
Tabasco. What do you think of that?
Well, Prue, when it was put down in front of me, I was just like, this is dude food, with an element of childishness to it as well. And, you know, the trouble was that apart from this, which is delicious, everything else kind of is a bit off for me. The cornbread, which should be buttery and rich, it's dry and falls apart. Yep. Pulled chicken, you know, it doesn't really work because chicken doesn't have enough fat in it to pull properly. Then you come to the salsa, which should be the cooling part, and they've absolutely front-loaded it with chilli, so it's just like the thing that's supposed to cool you down blows your head off.
It's certainly a hot main. Chicken is the triumph, it's nicely done. Love that marinade. The cornbread, too much polenta in it. And you're right, this salsa that could have been much simpler and perhaps more complimentary just it blew my palate away.
Well, can I come in with a few positives here? Because I really loved it. They have made it, I think, very exciting to look at, hugely colourful, wonderfully pretty and quite delicate. It works in an elegant way that I wouldn't have thought you could do barbecue food. And I quite like the Tabasco applier. because you can choose whether or not you put the Tabasco on it. And I love the cucumber and pineapple because they were not chili. They had not been in the salsa, so they didn't taste of chili and they were genuinely cooling.
We all love the presentation. It's a sunshine plate. It's great. It's just really, there are things on there they should have nailed at this stage in the competition.
Time for teams to face the judges' verdicts on their invention and signature dishes. First up, Ben and Dan's creative Bath blue cheese and caramelised onion phyllo tart with pickled beetroot and that signature lollipop chicken with cornbread and mango salsa.
Well, for a start, I'm astounded that starter was yours. I absolutely had it pegged down as a girly dish.
Those flowers really paid off. I was really looking forward to using them.
Very proud of you.
I thought the dish itself was well conceived. I couldn't get quite enough of the Bath blue. The pickled beetroot was delicious, so I like that.
Allegra, what did you think of their signature dish?
That I did have down as dude food. The chicken lollipop was absolutely delicious. It's definitely jolly. I thought just a little bit more balanced. You would have toned down some of the chilli on it.
Michael, what did you think?
I think, for me, the bit that let you down was the overuse of the 5-spice in the pickling. That kind of almost overpowered the whole sensation of the Bath blue. But overall, it was a good start and also a good showing of the hero ingredients.
Thanks. Thank you.
Your signature main dish, for me, the chicken lollipop was delicious and it was just about the right amount of spice in. The cornbread, really, I thought fell apart. I thought there's too much polenta in there, and I think the salsa, just too clumsy. You can't win this competition just by loads of kicks of chili and spice.
I loved your starter. I thought it did showcase the Bath blue very well. The pickle was a little too vinegary and probably a touch too much spice, but overall I thought it was very good. Your signature dish was as pretty as a picture. The lollipop was beautiful, and the pulled chicken I think was slightly less successful, but I was surprised at how nice it was. But overall, it was a surprising and delightful dish.
I thought she'd be our biggest sort of critic, and she's just giving us some awesome feedback here, so I'm really happy.
Thank you very much for all your comments, and thanks for the opportunity.
Pleasure.
Now Bev and Sarah will hear what the judges made of their creative apple and Bath blue cheese remoulade with herb beignet and the signature roast brill with samphire and cockle velouté.
Allegra, what did you think of their menu?
I really struggled with your starter because, for me, the Bath blue, it just wasn't there, and the beignet just was very sagey and slightly burnt. For me, it wasn't a successful plate.
OK.
Sorry? Sorry.
There are so many things that I'd want to do differently with that starter.
Me too.
And
wouldn't have used those ingredients.
I'd have got you making the batter earlier.
Would have put my foot down.
Main course, a different story. It was right my kind of food. Love brill. The cockles were perfectly cooked. I love the little tempura around the outside. So it was a tale of two halves for me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I thought your first course really didn't work. This deep-fried sage sandwich with a bit of tempura butter was over-fried, just was overpoweringly sage. Your signature dish, the brill, the two pieces I had were absolutely beautifully cooked. The cockles that were in the shell were perfection, really good flavours. Michael.
You had a very clumsy attempt of remoulade. We didn't really get that hero flavour coming through, and it was really, in the time given, just a badly executed starter. Your main course, for me, there were some triumphs on that dish, the cooking of the brill being one of them. The velouté sauce was very unbalanced, but it was a marked improvement on your starter. I think it did you justice.
Thank you. It's gutting to hear that all of the mistakes that we made.
I'm thinking we've blown it. Yeah, that's a mountain to climb.
Judges will now give the teams marks out of 10 for each dish. The team with the lowest score out of a possible 60 points will be going home. Ben and Dan will hear their scores first.
Allegra, what will you score for the starter?
I'm going to give you a solid 6.
Thank you.
And for your sunshine plate, I'm also going to settle on a 6.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Michael.
Ben and Dan, for your starter, I'm going to score you a 6. And for your main course, 5.
Ben and Dan, for your starter, I'm going to give you 6. And for your signature dish, 7.
Thank you very much.
That gives you a total score of 36 out of 60.
36.
That's what we got to prepare to go home.
Yeah, it's not too good, is it?
No, not at all.
Time for Sarah and Bev to hear their scores.
For your starter, an honest but reluctant 3. And for your main course, a much happier 7.
Thank you.
To have a score of 7 from any one of these judges is amazing for us.
I gave you for your first course 3. For your signature dish, I give you 7.
For your starter, I'm going to score you a 4. And for your main course, a 6. That gives you a combined total score of 30 from a possible of 60.
We're out.
I'm a little bit sad for that.
You are eliminated.
Well done, guys.
Yeah, well done.
It was amazing, mate, didn't it?
Don't think
We've
it's
done it.
quite sunk in yet. I was
No.
so convinced we were gone, but
Yeah.
it feels pretty epic.
Yeah.
So Ben and Dan win the Southern Regional Cookoff with 36 points out of a possible 60, while Bev and Sarah's 30 points sees them leave the competition.
You've been great competitors.
And I think you gave us some real thrills along the way. But overall, you can be very proud of what you've achieved.
Just sorry about the Bath Blue cheese. I feel embarrassed for them. It's such a fantastic cheese.
Well, boys, that means that you're through to the next round. How does that feel?
Hopefully we can go on and do competition proud.
But a word of advice, you must remember that when you're cooking for other people, you can't just cook the things you like.
I think what he means is tone down the chilli.
Noted. Seriously noted.
Get back to the drawing board and let's go for it.
Next time, teams from the Midlands and Wales region join the competition.
This pasta's too thin.
It's not too thin.
The stuff is 10 minutes late.
Everything's starting to get on top of us a little bit now. It's raw in the middle. It's got to go back in. It's the start of the show. If the lamb's not done, then we haven't got a main.
It's an ambitious menu.
I'm speechless. I didn't know what to say to that.
I'm devastated.